Click on Create a new custom user role. Click on Next. You will need to provide a name for your new user role. This will be the singular form of a noun. In this example, you will add a new user role of family to your workspace. Click on Daycare. This is where you will create the form definitions and other records required to support your new user role. You can provide a brief description of what this user role will be able to do. Click on Next. Click on External User. The family users are not employed by the daycare and so are external users. This will restrict their access to only the records created within the context of their portal. Selecting external user means that you will be creating multiple portals. This is where you specify the name of the list of portals that will be created. Typically, this is the plural form of the noun you used for the name on the previous tab. Click on Next. The trellispark library contains a couple concepts that might be useful to jumpstart your product. You can start by adding a child concept. Click on Information Architecture to see the structure of child records from the library. You can expand the child record model here. There is probably more information here than you need for your daycare product. The purpose of the library template is to get you started with your product information architecture. In the free development environment, you cannot edit the shared library components. If you chose to upgrade to a managed development environment, you will be given a copy of all library templates that you can edit as you wish. Click on Done. You can add multiple concepts to your new portal. Then click on Adult. Click on Information Architecture. Again, this is not exactly what we need for an adult in this daycare product, but it does provide a placeholder for future development. You can accept this for now, click on Done. You are finished pulling concepts from the library, so click on Next. Instead of using the library adult and child concepts, you could create your own versions and add them to your portal here. For this example, the library concepts are a good enough starting point. Click on Next. Finally, click on Done to create your new user role. Click on Refresh. You can now examine your new user role by clicking on Family. Your family user role is set up as an external user. The first person to join the workspace and create a family portal is made active. This enables them to immediately begin creating records and inviting other users to their portal. You can enforce the rule that each user profile can only create a single family user. You can now check the portal configuration. You can set up the user to show the list of children in the family when they initially enter the portal. You can check which applications have been assigned to family users. In the wizard, you asked for the adult and child concepts to be available to family users. You can now check which roles have been assigned to family users. The wizard created a role called Family that will automatically be assigned to all new family users. This will be useful when creating conditional filters to enable fine-grained customization of the user experience. You will be able to see how to create and use conditional filters in the UX Creator demos. Now click on Groups. As you can see, no groups have been assigned to new family users. When a new family portal is created, a corresponding group is also created that will be associated with the portal. When a new family user is created, that user will be given access to the group associated with that portal. This ensures that any portal user has access to any records created in that portal, but no other records in the database. Click on Invitation Text. The first user in the portal is added in the active state, so they can immediately create records and invite subsequent family members. All subsequent users are going to be created inactive and will need to be validated by the first user. At the end of the join process, you will want to inform these inactive users that they need to contact the administrator of the family portal to activate their user. Click on Legal Terms. Click on Standard. You can now test your new user role. Click on the Invite User link to test your new user role. You can create a new user profile. You need to validate the email address of the new family user. Click on Submit. When you add a legal term selection to your user role, the new user has to agree before they can complete user profile creation. Click on Sign Up. Click on No. You can configure your user role to ask for information as part of the join process. The user is now going to create a new family portal and join the workspace as a member of the new portal. You can start by adding an adult to the family. Click on Add New Adult. Click on Save. You can now add a child. Click on Add New Child. The advantage of starting with the library concepts as placeholder is that some relationships between concepts have already been configured for you. You can learn from these configurations what is possible and adjust them in your own product's user experience. You can click on Done when finished creating the relationship. Click on Done. Now you can set up an internal user to see a list of your families. Here is the family user you just created. You will add the family's application to your creator user. Now click on Applications. You can drag and drop your new daycare.families application to your creator user. Your applications list is only loaded when you enter a workspace, so you will need to change workspace to see your new family's application. Click on Creator. Here is your family's application. This is the Nichols family we created earlier in the demo. Click on Adults. Click on Children. You can see that your creator user with the administrator group can see the records created inside the Nichols family portal. You are now going to look at the artifacts created by the Add User Role wizard with your creator user. Open the UX Creator application. Your artifacts were created in your daycare functionality. Your new user role created two distinct roles. The family role is assigned to all users that join your workspace using the family invite user. The first user in the workspace is also assigned the family admin role, which enables the user to invite more people to the portal and activate their users. Your family user role also requires a number of forms. Your family portal requires an underlying concept to maintain its backend data and lifecycle. You can see that the form type is set to concept. The lifecycle of a portal is defined by the concept. The user experience defined by the concept form is used by your internal users to manage the data associated with the portal. This user experience is typically a superset of the user experience presented in the portal form to the external users. Click on Fields. Click on Name. The wizard will add a default name placeholder field to your concept form so that you can identify distinct portals. Click on Done. Click on Manage Users. The wizard will also add a Manage Users field to your concept. This enables your internal users to help the portal owner to manage the users who have access to the portal. If your portal users will manage their own users, then you can move this field onto the corresponding portal form. Please continue with the next steps. The Manage Users control has been configured to use the Demo Daycare Family invite user record when adding people to this portal. It also indicates that the Daycare Family admin role will be required to administer the portal's users. It is possible to edit the roles associated with users associated with the portal. You can also edit the applications available to users in the portal. Click on Add New Allowed Application. Following that, click on Daycare Family Children. Following that, click on Done. Then, click on Add New Allowed Application. After that, click on Daycare Family Adults. After that, click on the element. A child list control has been added to the family concept form so that you can maintain the list of adults. Click on Done. You also have a child list control to maintain the list of children in this portal. Click here. Records in your portal can have custom life cycles. In this case, the wizard creates a single allowed state of active and assigns that to any new family record. You can create any custom life cycle that you require. Note: the life cycle of a portal is defined on the associated concept record. You are finished looking at the concept form definition. You can now look at the family portal form. The form type is set to portal. You can see that the underlying concept for the family portal is Daycare Family. Portal forms don't have a life cycle tab. They inherit their life cycles from the underlying concept. You can now look at the fields on the portal form. The user experience of the portal is typically a subset of the underlying concept. In this example, only the name field has been created by default. If the administrator of the portal will manage their own users, then you can either copy or move the Manage Users field from the underlying concept. For the portal user experience, the adult and children child lists have been replaced by their own applications. Click on Done. A Families application has been added to enable your internal users to maintain the list of family portals. Click on Fields. The application contains a single child list. Now click on Done. Click on Done. A Family.Adults application has been added to your daycare functionality by the wizard. Click on Fields. You indicated that your family user role had access to the library adult concept in the wizard. This application is automatically added to any family user so that they can see a list of adult records created in the portal. Click on Done. Click on Daycare. The wizard has also created the Family Children application for your family portal users.